Well, I really think we saw a split foreign policy as far as the Trump administration. On one side, we really saw the American First agenda take center stage. And that includes whether withdrawing from the Paris Climate Change Agreement, getting out of the TPP trade agreement with Asia, or really moving the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Now, these are all steps that the international community either didn't expect or strongly disagreed with the direction that Trump was going. However, if you look at issues like Asia with North Korea, the Middle East with Iran, or even in terrorism within Africa, these are really typical Republican foreign policy agenda items. And so in some respects, the big question going forward is which direction does Trump want to go? And of course, who are the advisors that are going to be guiding him as he decides on which path he wants to take? I think the flashpoints for conflict in 2018 are very similar to what we saw in 2017. Right now, the United States and North Korea are engaged in a game of brinkmanship, with each side not really knowing where the red lines are or what they need to cross before you have some type of military conflict. Right now, we think the prospect of conflict is low, but the prospect of some type of miscalculation or miscommunication always exists. The same for Iran. What we're going to find is that it's not necessarily that the United States wants to engage Iran in a military conflict, but the possibility that it gets brought into a military conflict, either from its allies like Israel or Saudi Arabia. And also, how does Iran respond if Donald Trump decides to go down the route of actually not waiving the sanctions related to the nuclear agreement, or really abandons the agreement altogether? I think the big questions going forward to 2018 are really, does Donald Trump really decide to go down that American First path as we have the midterm elections come forward in November later this year? Right now, he's kind of taken a soft tack in respect to trade with China. But the reason for that is that he's believed that China has been able to help him out in respect to North Korea. But as elections near and as the situation in North Korea does not get resolved, the question is, does he decide to take a much tougher line with China? Already we're seeing the prospect of new tariffs, whether it be on solar panels or steel. The question is, do these become much more broad? And then on top of that, how do the Chinese respond to these new tariffs? Secondarily, we need to look for issues like immigration. Right now, the Democrats and the Republicans and also the Trump administration are in a standoff in respect to funding the wall on the border. The question going forward is, how strong are they in these opinions, and then how does this divide U.S. public going forward as they view who they're going to vote for in the November elections?